Nissan and their new CEO rolled out the next-gen Leaf partially here this week and gave us pretty clear looks here at what else is coming in the near future for Nissan and for Infiniti as well. So first, we'll start with the Leaf here. So we don't get too much info yet, and we only have them showing off the front end of it so far. So they say more info and pictures will be coming mid-year. But what we do see, though, is, a very much crossover kind of larger vehicle for the Leaf here, which is what we were hearing for a long time. It was going to go to more of a crossover kind of thing. They say it'll be on the same platform as the Aria. They'll be offering 19-inch wheels for the first time on the Leaf and also a panoramic moonroof on these. And they'll arrive first in the US and Canada this fiscal year, meaning by the fall, I believe. This North American version will also come with the NACS port for the charging. And then moving beyond the Leaf here, they say we'll see over 10 new and refreshed products in the next 2 years here. So this fiscal year will also bring the debut of the plug-in hybrid version of the Rogue, as well as a next generation of the Sentra that looks pretty promising and a little bigger there. I'm kind of liking that. And there's also going to be a refreshed Pathfinder we can see in the shadows there, and a refreshed QX60, and also finally a new sport package for the QX80. Moving into the next fiscal year here, we'll get an all-new 4th generation of the Rogue, they say, and it'll include their e-Power hybrid tech for the first time here in North America, alongside a regular gas version and the continuation of the plug-in hybrid. And we can see, again, that in the shadows, I believe, as well, and looks pretty cool there. We'll also get a QX65 crossover coupe here in the next fiscal year as well. And then moving into late fiscal year 2027, they say an all-new Nissan EV will begin production in Mississippi, and that it will be a venture-based or adventure-focused SUV for this one. So that one's a little bit of a curveball here. So we'll see if they put the Xterra badge on this. Previous discussions from Nissan executives were that if they were doing an Xterra, they wanted it to be very legitimate, be like, an actual like body on frame kind of thing. But this takes us through the next 3 years, and it sounded like Xterra was maybe a little closer than this, but maybe it's further off for a true Xterra, or they plan on using the Xterra name on this. We'll see. This roadmap is nice to see, but it also is a little disappointing just because, there still is low-hanging fruit that they're ignoring here. Like, I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but like, why not copy the Tacoma 4Runner formula? Take a Frontier, take the truck bed off the back, put a finished cargo area there, call it Xterra or call it whatever you want, and print money. Especially this is the time when Nissan needs a money printer. They need low cost, low effort stuff that has the best chance for success. And I think that's the kind of thing they need to be doing. I mean, all these other things don't hurt, but how many people are going to be running out and buying a coupe version of the QX60? Versus how many people will be running out and buying, a Frontier that's given the 4Runner treatment. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, the new CEO has just come in, and all this stuff has been in the works for years, so it might be several years before we actually get any of his influence as far as, what comes beyond this next phase here. But, they're still on the brink of, they're on very hard times here. And I mean, again, the exact specifics of how tight they are, is still kind of up in the air, to the public. But, they very much need big hits that are, high profit, low cost stuff very quickly. And, I'm not sure if any of this stuff's going to radically move the needle. We'll see, but best of luck to them on all of that. But this roadmap does seem to confirm that there is no new Altima coming. We had assumed that, but there had been talks that we were going to get an electric sedan in 2026. Clearly, this shows that that's not happening. With the first new Nissan EV here coming is going to be this SUV thing in late fiscal year 2027. So this means the idea was that probably Maxima will come back as an EV Nissan sedan, and it sounds like that's now pushed to at least 2028. So a good 2-year delay, it seems, for that one potentially. We'll see about everything else. But yeah, it's interesting. Again, really nice of them to kind of peel back the curtain a little bit, let us know what's in the pipeline. But I do hope that there's a few other surprises or a few other things that they're not showing us, because I'm not sure if this is enough to, change their fortunes on their own.